Australia has become a success story in the world of wine. We have moved from number 11 largest wine producer in the world 10 years ago, now to number 7. And we have more than doubled our share of the value of world wine exports to 7% by 2003. I'm here as part of an Australian delegation to exhibit our wines at MiWine. We think that Milan and MiWine specifically is a very important city in which we have to meet the challenge for Australian wine in terms of developing much more successfully the market for Australian wine for the whole of continental Europe. And Milan is a very good centre from which to undertake that task. The focus for Australian wine has been on what benefit do we deliver to the consumer. Australia decided back in 1996, when we did major strategy work, that wine had to be approached as a business. Pioneering wine as a universal, first choice lifestyle beverage. We see wine as a lifestyle product, and it's very much about maximising the experience.
Australian wine has been growing in Europe for the last 5-6 years, very strongly. Our major markets are more in Northern Europe, of course, where there's no wine production. Over the last few years we've just seen a little bit of an increase in the wine producing countries in France, a little bit in Spain, but also in Italy. Many people hear of Australia as very far, they don't have any experience. They see a lot of Australian Shiraz, maybe, they've heard about that. And that's about all. So we need to expand that story a little bit, show them that we've got, yes, 62 wine regions in Australia that obviously produce, same as in Italy, from north to south, very different wines.
The reputation for Australian wine in the last 5-10 years has grown in Italy. People are very much aware that Australia has a significant production of wine, and I think the fact that a lot of Australian wine is very affordable, it's rich in fruit, it's not too demanding to drink, very easy to drink. This is something that appeals to a wide segment of the wine drinking public. The Italians traditionally are not used to spending large sums of money on a bottle of wine as, say, Americans, English. You know, they're used to sort of, wine is such an integral part of their diet that they're used to having it every day, every meal. We need to make known that we're not really trying to compete, but we're offering something that's an alternative with very different organoleptic qualities.
The Italian people are accepting our wines quite readily, but yet with a little resistance more than anything else, and a great amount of curiosity. But they do find that the fruit flavours that we're offering are quite different, and the wine making styles are very different to Italian wines also. But they're very, very eager to step out and actually taste and source the Australian wines that we have on offer here today.
We need new routes to market to get past the traditional gatekeepers. The screw cap capsule, often that is considered purely in terms of the loss of tradition, and perhaps this is reducing the image of wine. But what we've not given enough emphasis to is the dramatic quality assurance improvement that occurs as a result of that particular closure. and also a convenience benefit, which is increasingly being recognised by consumers.
I think the Italians are very smart people, and they would understand that if you can have 12 good bottles of wine rather than 10, then you'd have a screw cap. My view is that the Italians are very worldwide travellers, and they're not scared to take chances with new things.
Siamo rimaste sorprese. Abbiamo dovuto tornare e comprare almeno 2 bottiglie di vino. No, veramente molto buono. Sì, anche i vini italiani sono buonissimi, dipende dal gusto, però questi qua no.